Welcome to NewsNow, your highlights of the week's news and views. In NewsNow this week, hello baby. Somewhere out there you've just become person number 7 billion. Welcome to this crowded world. If that baby hasn't been born yet, it's about to be, and he or she pushes the total population of our planet to 7 billion. That's how many people there are now estimated to be. Counting the global population isn't a precise exercise, of course. People are born and others die constantly, so the numbers are ever-changing. Babies are born every millisecond around the globe. Hey, another 200 have just been born. But 7 billion is the round figure the United Nations Population Fund estimates based on research and calculation. The human race took about 200,000 years to reach 1 billion. Then more than 120 years to double that to 2 billion, which was reached in 1928. Less than 90 years later, here we are, 7 billion. The experts say it'll take us another 15 years to add another billion, which is rather frightening, but at least the birth rate is slowing down. So don't panic just yet. So President Zuma finally did it. He fired 2 of his cabinet ministers for being less than honest, open and upright in their jobs, and suspended the National Police Commissioner for similar reasons. For many weeks, people have been yelling, "Get rid of them, set an example, show you won't tolerate corruption and misuse of public money." People prominent in civil society, opposition politicians, the media. But the president seemed to pretend not to hear. Finally, he must have decided he agreed with the public protector who investigates bad behavior in government and had found the 2 ministers and the police chief to be way out of line and had recommended they get the boot. Or are we being naive to believe there's even a hint of sincerity in his decision? Was it done in the cause of clean governance, or was it politicking to gain friends who'll support him when the ANC has to select its national leader next year? Who remembers elevators, lifts in public buildings 50 years ago? No? Well, they used to have human operators, and many people, believe it or not, wouldn't ride in them if the operator wasn't there. Automated lifts are now the order of the day and have been for decades. You get in, push a button, the door closes, and off you go. But would you fly from Joburg to Cape Town in an aircraft with no pilot? That's where technology and automation should be taking us, but the fear factor will probably keep a pilot up front for a long time to come. Even though the human factor is to blame in more than 70% of air crashes. But how safe is flying nonetheless? And why are so many light planes crashing? Muammar Gaddafi. Now there was a colorful character. Controversial, certainly. Unpleasant, without doubt. Few Libyans were likely to have shed tears for him when he was killed, apparently shot by rebel soldiers who finally captured him as his 42 years of dictatorial power came to an end. But his killing raised uncomfortable questions that should worry the new government in Libya. He was captured alive, so should he not have been protected and put on public trial for his and his security agencies' past misdeeds? Many who have asked the new government to investigate Gaddafi's death say that those who triumphed over evil should not descend to the level of the tyrant they overthrew. NewsNow, the magazine for busy people, on sale now.